Hola amigos, bienvenidos a Jardín y Cocina con Lau.
It is a true privilege to be here. I remember as a kid, I was 4 years old, and I wanted to make movies, and I wanted to fly airplanes, and I thought about my life. I wanted to have an adventure in my life, and I was always a kid that was doing wild things, climbing the tallest trees, and I was very much a dreamer, and constantly writing stories. And as a kid, I would write characters, and I had, when I grew up, I had jobs, not in the movie business, but I had to have jobs as a kid. Not had to, but we contributed to the family, but I cut grass, shoveled snow, and I would sell, I don't know if you have that here, but I'd sell cards door to door, at that time, like Christmas cards, seasonal cards. And I'd save my money and I'd go to the movies, give a little money to the family, and I'd go to the movies, give a little money to go to the movies. And suddenly I'm 18 years old, and we traveled around a little bit when I was growing up. And suddenly I'm making taps. And I realized that this is happening. I'm on a movie set for the first time. I'm 18 years old. And it was really my second film audition, and I got the role, very small role. And I just thought I never went to film school, but I knew movies as a kid. So I knew who Owen Royceman was. I knew who Stanley Jaffe was, Harold Becker. Obviously, we were working with Timothy Hutton and that incredible performance, Ordinary People, at the time. And what I did was I went to every single department and I studied every single department. Because I thought, if I never get to make another movie again, I want to understand what it is. And I was a kind of kid, I was always kind of wrote goals on the wall of like what kind of movies I liked or what I wanted my life to be. And I would work towards those goals. So I knew that I went to every department and I just started studying everything. The cinematography, I was there in the trailer and bugging people, and I was there every aspect of the film. I would just go and study and study and study. And really that has been my education throughout in terms of educating myself. And I've been fortunate to have worked with some very generous people from all walks of life who have shared their work with me, their craft with me, so that I could learn and kind of understand what it is for myself. Because I'm someone, if it's not, like if I don't get it, I'm not afraid to say I don't know something. And I've always been not afraid to not know something, but really work hard to try to understand it. And that's been the journey. And I wanted a life where I could travel the world, where I could not just be a tourist, but I wanted to work in different countries, and I wanted to be part of those cultures. And the movies that I saw, I wanted to go to those places. I wanted to meet those people, and I was always very, very curious about storytelling. Do they laugh at the same things that I laugh at? So as my career progressed, I was able to travel the world and start to watch movies with different languages. And I remember it was actually Top Gun. And before that, the first time I came to France I was making Legend, and I came over, and it was the first time I'm back in London. I wanted to go make movies, not just in America, but the world. And if you look at the films that I've made, that I've produced, it's very much trying to shoot and film in different places. And I based Mission Impossible essentially on a film honoring different